Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with CryinMo. And that's me. Anyway, guys, how are you all doing today? I hope everyone's having a great week. So you know what makes a good adventure, right? What makes an adventure is a long and arduous, tough journey, something that's very hard to endure, and then you get to tell the story afterwards. The story afterwards is where you cut out all the terribleness and you make it sound very cool and exciting, and then it becomes an adventure, and you're like, yeah, and everybody else is like, I wish I went on that, and you're like, yeah, I would never do that again. But all right, so guys, what are we gonna do today? Well, I have a plan, and like I said, it involves a tiny bit of adventure. What we're gonna do today is set up our skeleton farm. The skeleton farm, as I mentioned before, we don't need an XP farm. We need an AFK farm, basically, just to collect bone meal. So let's do this right here. Don't go anywhere, buddy. Newt. Designed by MC. Wait, did I put a... I always put an extra space in there. There we go. And designed by MC Noodler. Done. Let's go. Alright, Pendleton, come on over here. We'll have to build a little bit of a pathway to come down over here. The idea here is, of course, I'm going to open this up and we're going to turn this into a river that goes all the way down around to the river where the fishing shack is. We'll get to that eventually when we do sort of a terraforming episode and get into some decor, but for now we're going to come down here, and this is where our skelly farm is. So, as I mentioned, we don't need XP necessarily. We just need the bone meal. And yeah, I mean, the bows, whatever. Oh, yeah, interesting tidbit I learned today on Twitter. I learned that the fishing shacks will no longer function in 1.11. They have fixed whatever the bug is that allows you to fish against a metal door or a metal trap door, an iron door or an iron trap door. And they fixed that so that no longer fishing shacks will not work, which means that overpowered craziness of generating all those, early game access to books and all the fish and all that stuff, enchanted books like that, all that stuff no longer going to be viable, which is kind of good, I guess. It was definitely advantageous for us to have access to that fishing shack in the early mode of this game on this world. Of course, we took advantage of it, and it turned out worked very well for us. There's Lava Larry hanging out. Should we take him down here? I don't think I haven't opened up the second stretch of this corridor. This is a very short corridor. We're just going over to a taiga area. So I was thinking about the skeleton farm and the fact that we don't need XP from there. We need it to be AFK-able and just to collect bone meal. But I was thinking, well, it occurred to me that there are people that do set up their skeleton farms with wolves so that they do collect XP while they are AFK, and I thought, well, I should try that. I've never done that before. Hello, cow.
No.
All right, got some steak for lunch. So I'm gonna roam around here and look for some wolves. I really don't have any idea as to what the rates of spawning are or chances of wolves appearing. I have zero knowledge of how the wolves work, although I've found them often in taiga, so I thought I would try it out. There is one other reason that I chose this taiga area as seen on the maps via chunk base. When I was looking at the biomes, we're not very far from base. We're 1,000 blocks or something from base. There's actually a lot of taiga surrounding our Camelot County area. I did pick this particular area and these particular coordinates because there was one other thing that I found via chunk base that I thought would be helpful. I've been on the lookout for, and have not found yet, a double or triple spider spawner, which I know the best results for that is going to be in an abandoned mine shaft. It's just another type of farm we would want to have, going for a world where, we want people to be able to come in and play it and decide if they want to go get some string, they can go get some from a crazy industrial string farm. So I thought I would take a look through the abandoned mine shaft area that's here somewhere below us, and the reason I chose this area is because there are apparently, according to Junk Base, there's an overlap of 3 abandoned mine shafts down below us in this general area, so spreading out in 3 directions. So that I figured would give us a good chance to find a triple spider spawner. What is that? You hear those spiders? Where are they? Where? Dude, I hear him. I hear him. Oh, what's we got here? Spider spawner. There we go. We got one. Alright, well this isn't going to really give us what we're looking for as far as multiple spawners go, but, you know, that's kind of cool to find one near the surface like this, I guess. Let's see what we got in the chest here. If we have anything fun. There isn't even the abandoned mine shaft. We're like way up by the surface here. Unbreaking 1. Yep, nope. Not very fun. Okay, carrying on. Maybe we already found this village at one point. We must have, because this isn't one of the new villages with the spruce wood, which I think it would be. Oh, wolves! All right, come on, come here. All right, where are the other wolves? Were there more? Come here, buddy. 3 wolves. Awesome. I hear all kinds of stuff down here. There we go. Oh, a spider rider. How rad is that? He's gonna die. Look at that. That's awesome. I've never seen one of those guys before. Why are they killing him? Oh boy. Alright. Anything cool in here? Ooh, golden apple. That's nice. Will these guys just follow me, or do I have to cart them across in boats? I don't really know how the wolves work. Let's see. Oh, they're just... Are they with me here? Oh, yeah, they teleport. Let's see, will they follow me all the way over here? I hear them. We got 1, we got 2, 3. Awesome. I think I have to push these guys through the portal, because I don't think they'll come with me. So I think... Sit. Sit. Come here. Come here, dude. Come over here. There we go. Come on, buddy. There we go. You're going to sit and I'm going to push you through the portal. Right? Because I don't know if they follow you through the portal. I really just need to get 2 of them because we can breed them. Of course. There we go. I'm just making a bunch of noise. Let's go, guys. Let's roam the nether. Alright, come on. Oh, shoot. How am I going to get them up here? Okay, let's see. Do this. Not knowing how these guys work. Oh boy, look at that. Okay, here we go. So, you can unsit. Where's the little guy? Is he sitting? Alright, let's go, guys. Come on. Come on down. There, and you there, and you there. You sit. Okay. Now, you know what we've done now, right? What we've done is just added more noise. More noise levels to our little background camp here. Do I have a lead? Of course I do. Yes, I do. There you go, buddy. There we go. Pendleton can hang out here while we discuss our building plans. All right, well, the first thing is I know is we have, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 blocks in between these two, so I was going to put the even channel in the middle. I think we'll just make this. This will be our drop channel. I'm going to drop the whole floor 1 more block so that we can have water at this level. And then we'll do a channel here. And it's going to run... Well, that's what we're going to determine. I've just cleared out this area, and I'm clearing out this area here, and it's taking me forever because I didn't move a beacon over here, which is kind of probably dumb. I should have just done that. But I thought it wouldn't take me that long. I didn't realize I was going to carve out this much rock, but I am. So anyway, the idea here is maybe a little bit overkill. I might have to change it based on how far back it's going to stretch back there. I'm not going to go back too much farther, but I wanted to have this sort of general open area around the chute, which this isn't done yet. This is just marking where the skeletons will land. And I wanted the wolves to be able to have some large space here to hang out in. And when we come in here to AFK, this will be a glass block on one side or the other, I believe. Yeah, so you can see that guy still lit up. That spawner right there. We're in range, but if I go back one more block, it's off. We're out of range. So this is the furthest back we can be from that spawner to keep it activated. So the idea is, of course, to put a glass block here. We can stand on it. And these blocks can be whatever they're going to be. They can be glass or stone or whatever. And when the wolves slay the skeletons for us, the XP will float up through the glass block area, and we'll collect it. And we'll gain levels that way while we're AFK, which is maybe kind of nice. Yep. And that's going to carry us over to where we're going to send them upwards through our water elevator, which is pretty typical. Obviously, if you Google any mob, well, any spawner, mob farm, spawner-based mob farm, you'll see the water elevator trick here. So we would like to, let's see, gotta get rid of that. We're gonna put a sign here and a sign here because that's gonna hold our first block of water, which is here, so that the skeletons, oops, sorry about that. All right, so the skeletons get dropped into this channel. They roll down here. When they're here, they have to go upwards. And of course, we need to seal this right there. And then they'll go up, and then we'll go sign, water block, sign, etc., etc., etc. And yeah. So let's see, but check this out. We have a little bit of a cool thing here. We're going to send them up here. There we go. All right, so this little section here I thought would be cool to just glass in, because this will be part of our wall. This is just a marker for the wall depth. So our decorative wall will go here. It'll extend out that way, and all of this here will be from here to here. It's all going to be glass. And here we can watch the skeletons float upwards. If we're sitting here AFK, we can watch them, and they'll go up there, and they'll disappear up there, and they'll get carted up, moved over, and drop down this chute. All right, so we need to test this out. So I've got this water ladder built, but as always, I believe I have it up enough blocks to bring them to like a half heart or 1 heart of damage, whatever it is. And of course, we want to make sure that works. I hear him. There he goes. All right. Hey, pal. Hey, pal. I'll see you in a minute. Yes, I will. All right, let's see. Oh, we got another guy down there. We got to put some water in here to stream these guys. If we have water, though, we'll have no lights, so maybe we don't want to do that. Yeah, that might be a bad idea. This guy should be falling down here pretty soon. Oh, and he vaporized. What is going on here? There we go. All right, so let's see if this guy vaporizes as well, then we will have to go up and lower our height a little bit. Okay, so we're up too high. I just want to lower it one block, but see, we always have sign, water, and so lowering something 1 block is never super easy. So we need to, let's see. I need to kill that for a second. And let's get ourselves a torch. So we want to take this down 1 block here. And of course, so what we'll do here is we will get rid of this sign, and we want 1 more water block here. I think that'll work the same. There he is. Of course, this guy had armor on, and that's not a good test, is it? Okay, perfect. So this guy fell. Let's see. Is he a 1 hit? Where's the hitbox? 1, 2. That'll be excellent for the wolves. That means when they get them, they'll get them really easy. So that's all we need there is 1, 2 hits. Perfect. We'll see if one more guy does it, but I think since that guy survived and we were able to punch him twice, we're in good shape. Alright, so here's what I've got so far. Just sort of walled in the room. Took a little longer than I thought. And I have some lighting hooked up to a switch. It isn't, you know, it's wired up, but it isn't, I don't know where the final switch is going to go. So we can flick that off, turn everything off, and let our skelly start spawning. Water carries him down, as you saw. Drops him here. I ran into a little bit of an issue, of course, because I perfectly put the water flow right under here and took it straight back over there to our little windowed elevator here. And of course, what that means is I didn't drop them far enough down, and so this is the first level. This is the only level where I can put the hoppers. So I can bring the hoppers out this way and then do whatever we want with them. But I'm going to take them down, I think, a level here. We'll go down, and then, yeah, I'm not sure where we're going to go, how far down, but I was trying something, which I'm going to show you in a second here. And unfortunately, I forgot, of course, which is easy to forget, that you're underneath this giant desert. Yeah, I forgot that when I threw some of these design elements down here, but let's see what we got. So we've got this big staircase. We'll make this here, our path here will kind of diverge. We'll split it off and have it sort of cobblestoney out over here, and then turn into some stairs. And they'll bring us down here. All of this will be filled in here. And then here's where we're going to drop off our horse. So Pendleton will go right there, buddy. Let me park you. Can you let me park you right there? Thank you, sir. I don't want him to go wandering off down there. So we'd come in here, and I still, of course, I'm going to tear out this stone. We're going to put in something else for the floor. I was just toying with this idea of some of the spruce wood. But I was like, oh, cool. When we went to the wolves, we got the wolves, I picked up some of the podzol, and I was like, oh, rad, I'll put some podzol down and put some ferns, and it'll look rad. And it would if we weren't in a desert where it's yellow. Yeah, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work. It may not work at all. Yeah, I just don't know. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. This is just sort of piecemeal, so you can see where I'm going with it. This is just purely for design aesthetics. I totally understand. I can put all these chests could be going, sideways, backwards, and we would have, instead of 15, actually 10 double chests and 5 single chests, we could have, 25 double chests. Which, yes, maybe someday we would need that much bone meal and arrows, but for now, I think 5 double chests of arrows. We'll save these single chests for bone blocks. We'll make them here, and these can be for arrows. Typically, I would throw away the arrows. I would get rid of them, but you never know. In the future, we might want to generate some kind of machine that makes like an arrow firing, like a machine gun. I have no idea, but I figured we should save the arrows for now. And then on this side, my plan is these 2 chests here are just storage for just all the junk that we've gotten out of this construction phase. And the plan for this side is all of the armor and bows that these guys drop. This idea with this thing here is I think I'm going to put carpet down. So all of this area here should be carpeted or whatever. I'm going to come up with some kind of carpet design so I can cover this. And I thought I wanted the carpet definitely to cover these hoppers. Just so the wolves don't get stuck on them, or there's no problems with anything. And then I figured, well, if we're going to carpet it, we can throw our lighting underneath, and these lights are just far enough away. If we look at the light level here, I always forget, light level 12. Why is it? Oh, where I'm standing, it's 14 here. So right over here it's 8, and I believe that's at my head. So down here it's 9, but then that would make it 8 on the block there at foot level, which is underneath the glass, and then inside 7 and in. That's all you need. 7, light level 7 or less for the mobs to spawn. So what this is here is the same exact type of filter system that we use for a normal, a normal sorting system, which would be equivalent to, this sort of array right here, which we do all the time. you know, the typical long sorting system comparator output from the hopper feed, etc. And here we have bones, and in here we have arrows. And this one here, which is the row of the column of trap chests that's in the middle, I just actually left that right now is not going to have anything sorted into it, because I figure when we start storing up some bones, we'll start making bone meal blocks, and maybe while we're working on creating those on the other side there, we will use that for storage of the bone blocks. So, you know, we're here, we can take all the bones out of here, craft up some bone blocks, and stick them in here for storage for now. Now, the other thing I want to point out is, just so we can know for the testing, we have some arrows left over, but, you know, we're going to find out what shows up here, and same thing for the bones, what shows up in that upper corner, and that'll tell us that our system is working. Same thing here. Do we have anything in? Yeah, we don't want torches in there. We want all these to be clear. Doesn't matter. The first, this side doesn't have any, oh, I covered it all up. It doesn't have any sorting system. It doesn't have a sorting system. So basically it's just first come, first serve. It's going to fill this all up with anything that's a non-stackable item, which of course are bows and armor pieces. So the idea is, from here, you know, wolves kill our skellies, or we kill them, and all their parts, all their drops drop into this hopper chain. They drop down once, so they can go under the floor here, and they're going to flow over, and they're going to run through this hopper. Now, this device here is the exact same thing as a sorting system. The only difference is we don't have to put anything in here. The idea is, when a single stackable item runs through a hopper, it only outputs through a comparator a signal strength of 1. It's working off the same theory that we use for our sorting system over there. You know, those we put in 41 items, because up to 41 items, that hopper is only kicking out a signal strength of 2. When one more item drops through and the item stack inside the hopper becomes 42, that kicks out the third signal, third power of redstone power, which then of course runs through, you know, this system here. It runs down, lights this up, which of course fires this repeater, and then fires the torch, which releases, you know, the hopper. A single non-stackable item puts out a signal strength of 3, which means when a non-stackable item hits this hopper, the comparator will spit out a signal strength of 3, which will of course unlock this hopper down here and let that item fall through. So single items that are stackable should roll right through here. They're not strong enough to kick out the signal to make this hopper unlock, whereas the stackable items are strong enough. So let's just try it here. We'll throw a hopper in here, and we've got obviously some things here. So let's just see what happens. See, it lights up, but it only lights a signal strength of 1, right? Now we're going to see if it fires once when the chainmail comes through. There it goes, there it goes. It dropped both of those in there, right? Hopefully all of our arrows, boom, showed up over there. And then over here, there's our chainmail, but there was also a helmet, correct? Oh, geez. Yeah, that... So, question is here, where did that guy end up, right? Not sure what I'm missing out here. Let's make sure it didn't drop in there. So let's try this one more time. Let's drop in, let's do this. So, again, to do a test, let's throw in some bones. Let's throw in our 2 pant legs and 1 more arrow. Should all end up over here. We dropped in 6 bones. There's 6 bones ended up with 7, and our last arrow ended up there. Okay, yes. So now our helmet appeared, but that second pair of pants, the gold pants, are stuck. Okay, here's what's going on. One item. I haven't looked here yet. But this is my guess. Another guess. Let's see if Mo is right or wrong. Chances are the big W. But let's see. I'm saying that there is an item stuck in either this hopper or this hopper until the next one flows through. Not there. There it is. It's stuck in here because this torch is locking it up, and so when of course the next item comes through, fires it and unlocks the hoppers, it's unlocking both hoppers. That's just the nature of it. So we're always going to have one item stuck in there when it's a non-stackable item. Doesn't bother me at all. We're not going to miss one item. And of course, it will always be, it'll be chained so that the next items will kick that one loose. So no matter what, we'll always see the items come in. It'll just be the latest one, whatever the latest one is. We'll be stuck in there. So everything is functioning correctly as far as our system goes. So let's take a... let's do this. Let's kill a bunch of these guys and see how we do. Am my wolves going to be able to kill these guys that have armor on? Because they seem kind of a pain. Let's grab that XP. And we have one item floating. I could put more hoppers out here, which I probably will do just to make it full efficiency. Stick a couple more hoppers out here. I didn't want to really do that, but since we're going to carpet the whole area, that's fine. These probably need to be hoppers as well. Let's put stuff in the central one. All of those went in there. Anything else we got? Let's see. It should all show up here. There they go. Things are happening. 2, 3, 4, and one of them's going to get held, so that's it right there. All right, so our deal here is functioning correctly. This may be where I have to leave it today, guys, which is really, really lame. I know, but at least the functionality is working. All right, so we turn this on. We get a bunch of skellies showing up. We pound them into the dirt here, and we get their items. This is what we wanted, right? So I could actually AFK right now, but I do want to bring the wolves in and everything, but we may have to do that next episode. We can bring the wolves in, and also we can decorate this, finish out the build, because that's, you know, that's the fun stuff. And figure this out, this staircase and all that stuff, which I think at this point I have too far. I might want to set back one more block, but I may not be able to do that if I'm going to actually use stairs, because I'm really close to the river here. And I just, yeah, I don't want to go back. If I go back one more, it's going to be right here. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this wasn't like uber boring or anything. We'll get the fun stuff in tomorrow with the wolves, and we'll set up a little breeding area, and we'll make all of this pretty and nice. And that's it, man. I hope you guys have a good one. Everybody take care. Drop me a comment if you want. I like reading them. They're awesome. Thank you guys so much. And see you next time.